What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for some Be Fixed at Road America. Yes, we are into the Road America part of the iRacing season here. It should be a great time. This is, I think, this might be the first race of the week, second race of the week. It's one of the first two races of the week. I can't remember if there was one at 6 Central or not. But regardless, I have not run any practice. We're going to have 10 minutes here to get me kind of maybe up to speed. Not going to take this one too seriously, and by that I mean we're going to do our usual not qualify, just try to get some laps in, no mistakes. Obviously, I know the track very well. Obviously, I've raced the car here plenty of times, but there's always something a little bit different, and this tire can be kind of pesky at times. So we're just going to go out, see what we got, not have any expectations of speed or performance, just kind of make laps and see what we can learn and go from there, hopefully not die. 15 laps is pretty short here for Be Fixed. You used to have to pit and Be Fixed. They used to be 20 laps, I think, and then they shortened it to 15 because I think that open was like 30 and you almost had to pit twice. I don't remember exactly how it worked out, but yeah, it should be fun. Should be a good time. 15 laps, nice and short. Probably about 35, maybe 40 minutes. I don't know exactly what the fall off's going to be like or if we'll catch traffic or anything crazy like that. But again, I have no practice, so we're going to use these 8 minutes here or so to get up to speed, get rocking and rolling. I'm also going to turn my sound down slightly. I was watching back the pickup cup race Belskin I did at Phoenix a couple days ago, and I'd like the engine noise to still be slightly quieter. We'll see if I can get that to be a thing though. This is what I want. I don't know what I want. I'm gonna make that clear. So we're just gonna wing it and go with this. Again, I am completely winging this. Whatever, we'll go with this. It's probably gonna be really quiet now, though. Let's see. Anyways, 117 track temp. We just got the fixed base set. Obviously, I run a lot of open, but this is fixed. We'll go with that. We'll head on track, see what we got. Ready to go. So hopefully it's a little bit more quiet in compared to where I'm at with my voice mic level for Discord and stuff. So again, no real expectation of performance or anything here. We're just gonna go out and see what we can learn, have some fun. Good track car combo, obviously, which is now outdated now that they've repaved this place. So this iRacing stock car tire model is not my favorite by any means, but see what we can do. I think basically the only place we're going to be using first gear is down here in turn 5. Off there, I'm gonna go off as well. Just didn't quite get slowed down enough there to make that corner. Fine. So brake earlier for Corvette corner. Noted.
I'm trying to let you go.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, bud.
Tire life is gonna be a thing here around here. Tricky track for keep rear tires on, especially if you abuse them.
This track
Goal
is
is
just
not
a
to do
nightmare.
that. It is difficult.
It's a road course. You got to find a flow.
Yeah, I'm noticing the braking zones are just killing me here. I gotta figure them out. I watched some of you quicker guys maybe.
Start about 600 yards out instead of like you normally would with the road car.
I just take it turn by turn.
Big slide.
So, probably not the best race to try and raise your I rating for a couple.
Well, when your road I rating is like 2.
Yeah, just remember it goes towards the road, not
Big
over.
slide there is not ideal. It's gonna kill our lap here. We'll continue on, obviously, see what we got. Hopefully get the rest of the track in. It's at 117
My
track
issue
time,
is I
which is
don't
pretty
really know
slippery.
this
So
track that well.
all right, a little bit earlier braking up here. That was good enough. Expect at least a couple of road ringers to be in here, so we will not have, you know, podium pace or anything, especially starting from further back.
This place is a whole lot more fun in a sports car.
I agree.
Race cars handle fucking awfully compared to a sports car, which is a lot more fun than wheel.
Oh, we got the curve there.
I like how quick
Just
these
looking
are,
ahead for
but
that slow
they're
car.
tough to handle.
Got the right sides on the curve and almost died. We
Oh,
got
that's why they're
not
a
a
lot
great
of
lap
fun
by
on
any
road
means.
courses.
Got another one off up here. I guess we're gonna be
You might
looking
do
at
the Legends that they don't
like sub 217. This has been a mistake-filled lap though. So gentle with your right foot.
Like Legends on the Daytona Oval?
It was on the Daytona Road
We're
Course.
not gonna be anywhere near that.
Doesn't say the Oval. That sounds like an awful time. Where do I sign up?
Yeah, we're gonna be right at 217. Okay. There's time out here, Len. A little bit deep in there. We survived just barely got through there. Okay. Super tricky to get down in here without locking the front tires. We're gonna try to avoid that. Keeping the tires on is gonna be the main thing for sure. Drop the wheel there. Super slippery again through here. Hopefully the track is a little bit cooler than this in the race. That would be ideal. This isn't really a passing zone, but did have to run off there because the shallow entry. Again, not going to be a great lap with all this traffic, but we'll see. So, parts of it were smoother, parts of it were worse. There, a lot of traffic second half. Let's see what this one is. We don't have time to do another one. That was actually a lot slower, but what's my optimal? Session optimal is 2:16.2. Should put us right up in the thick of being in the top couple. Yeah, so Klinger's pretty good. Maybe not super good, but pretty good. So we'll see. We're ready to rock and roll. Looks like 55 cars. Probably going to be 3 splits, about 19 apiece. My math is correct there. Felt pretty good. We'll see how it goes as far as actual race pace and not making mistakes, obviously. But 117, 116 track temp is pretty hot. I'd prefer to see like 110. Any notable ringers I'm catching in here as I'm seeing? That's the question. I don't see any names that just jump out at me. Storm Patterson. I recognize that name, but don't remember if it's for a good reason or a bad reason. But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, there will be a couple ringers in here, a couple 4 and 5K guys, maybe even higher than that. They're just coming in to feast on all of us NASCAR noobs. So yeah, I'd like to, first of all, not die. Obviously, a nice clean race would be good. 0x would be great, but I doubt it. Very easy to drop a wheel here. Big slides, you know, easy to make mistakes. But then I'd like to finish in the single digits if it is a field of like 20 or so. Love to finish in the single digits. If we could get field of 28, that'd be awesome. That'd be absolutely insane. But I don't see that happening. So the goal is just going to kind of take the first couple laps easy, bring the tires in nicely, not overheat them, and wait for some people to fall off the road or fall back to us as they burn their tires off is kind of the move. So we'll see what we can do. Like I said, not going to queue, not going to bother. We're number 3, 18 car split. So cool. Let's get our brake bias back where we need it. Track temp in here, 115. So basically the same. All right, see if we can get a little bit of SR here. We got about 2 minutes. Not going to be able to make it all the way around, but we'll see if we can get a little bit. Caden Rush. There's that lockup. Like I said, very difficult to get the car stopped down in there. Don't have confidence braking hard downhill. Gonna have to just go with 500 meters. See how that works out. Everywhere else, I think I'm gonna be at least okay. So, we'll see how it plays out. Feel good about our ability to survive and put nice laps together. Like I said, a bunch of laps around here. Curbs are bad. Just learned that again. Just here a couple weeks ago with my brother. Gonna be going back with the girlfriend in another couple weeks, about 2 more weeks. So should be fun. Love the track, obviously. Lots of good places I like to sit, have a good time, and explore around. So let's see if we can have a good race here today. Some of you might remember I had a great race here about 2 years ago. I was gonna go on to victory easily and throughput it, unfortunately. So that's part of it, though. That's racing on a sim. Just unfortunate. Gonna be out of time here any second. There it is. So curbs are bad. We've learned that, especially through the kink. Both kinks, I guess, really. All right. See what we can do. Again, we're not going to queue for lap time, but we're going to go out there and see if we can run some laps. We do get the full 8 minutes, so we should be able to run 3 laps if needed. Not if needed, but you know, for fun. They're racing here this weekend, which they might be. I don't know what the schedule is, but it's going to be hot. Hot, 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 hot. again, we'll just not run for time, obviously. We'll just keep a slight eye on where the lap time is. Should be plenty good on fuel for the race. That's good. Big slide leaving the carousel, not good. But up until this point, I feel like it's been a pretty good lap to see if we can get through the kink aggressively this time without touching that curb and dying. Did touch the curb, we were wide of the apex, big slide, put too much wheel in it. Super tricky. Super tricky to get through there fast. I expect some death there at some point. Just gotta be so patient around here with this tire model. It's better than it was last year, but not by too terribly much, but at least it's somewhat drivable now if you have some patience with your right foot. Last year was undrivable everywhere. Felt like that was a decent lap. See what the lap time approximately ends up being like. So I do like to sit. I'll just walk through a lap around here. That's about a mid to high 216 there. Pretty happy with that. My brother and I like to sit right down here, those grandstands over on the left at turn 1 there. It's a good place we like to sit. Friend of Sam's, oh geez, sits down here at turn 3. They're flaggers down here, marshals. So that's a good place. We'll probably end up there at some point next weekend, 2 weekends from now, whenever that is. Grandstands up there on the right side, excuse me, the big ones, those are good places to sit as well. You can see all the way down to turn 5 and all the way up here to turn 6 Corvette corner. Super good place to sit, very popular, but you are in like direct sunlight completely, which is kind of awful, but sacrifices. I don't venture out here too terribly often. It is quite a bit of a hike. You really need a golf cart or paddock pass to drive your car out here or something to make it worthwhile to come out here. To my right there, directly for this braking zone, is where the go-kart track is that a lot of youngsters come up on. I've run some laps around there before with people. Speedville Bridge, pretty cool thing. Unfortunately, there are no holes to take good pictures through. Another big slide through the carousel, so we're going to have to be careful of that. I think I saw this was an 18 car split, or maybe it's 19 and I'm missing. So we're going to be right in the middle right now. See if we can get through here hard. Again, just kind of lazy late turn in, big slide through. You have to be very, very mindful of that, especially as we get really worn tires on the rear end at the end of this race. Down the Canada corner, turn 12. A little bit of front lock up there, not very precise. We're going to be plenty deep. Got that runoff though, not a problem. Into 13. Over the crest, access road usage to 14. On the brakes hard. I don't think this grandstand on the left is there anymore. My brother and I do this grandstand right here on the left. There's a nice thing right in front of this white sign coming up. It's a good place to sit over there. Fun place, kind of nice and quiet usually, except for big race weekends. And then there's a tunnel right here under start finish lines. So, all right, we're ready to rock and roll. I don't know what that lap time was, but I'm sure it was slower. How much time we got? No, I'll keep going. Klinger down in the 14.6s. I think my lap would have put me at least 4th, maybe 3rd. Not exactly sure what it was. So If we can keep it out of trouble, we should be able to run the top 5, I would think. We'll have to wait and see on that, but we should at least be competitive to be towards the front if we can put a lap together. Or put some laps together, I should say. No mistakes, not get in trouble. Looks like the road ace is Dylan. I think he's a 4K something. He's 218, which isn't bad, but again, not excuse me, not hyper competitive. Back down to 11th now, so at least we're starting on driver's right. We'll have to see how this goes. Rolling start, of course, NASCAR. All right, ready to go. Make sure we got everything all set. Yep, going to be P11. Will did not qualify either, neither did Matt, but I think Matt's kind of iffy, so we'll see. Caden Rush is behind us. Jacob Gibson, recognize both those guys as well. We should be somewhere up here, 4th or so. Definitely sub 217 on a perfect lap for sure. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Should be plenty fast to at least drive up there. If nothing happens, we'll give it a whirl and we'll see what happens. But won't need tires, won't need fuel. If we have to come to pit roads because we bend it. Yeah, plenty of fuel. Cool. So 1 pace lap. Then we'll go green, right to the crest of the hill, see when the leader takes off. We'll just be nice and patient here. Will may open up some gaps for us to come up through here, but I'd like to end up in the top 5. I think that's kind of a reasonable goal. If we can keep the tires on, have solid pace, that's kind of what we'll aim for. So thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate the love and support. Make sure you drop that like down below and sub to the channel so you don't miss anything. We're going to run another one of these maybe Saturday morning, I think is kind of the goal I have planned out right now. This is probably going to be a Wednesday video. Recording this Monday night, probably going to be a Wednesday video. Going to try to run Carb Cup Old Daytona. Belsky and I mentioned it the other night. That is probably going to be a Friday night thing. Maybe Thursday night, we'll see. But that's kind of the plan for now. And then we'll be on to next week, which I think is week 8. We're already in week 7 somehow. I can't believe it. Feels like last season was dragging. The season's flown by, but I've also had a bunch of stuff going on. So waiting on one more here. Who's P9? Looks like it's Garrett Miller. There he is. See the last one? Yes, he is. Sweet. So everybody grid up nice. Ready to rock and roll. What is this? 18 cars deep? Sweet. So 18 cars deep. We're starting 11th. I think we have pace for a top 5. We'll see what kind of pace Will has. I think that we could have qualified 4th there. I think Will probably be at least as fast as us. It surprised me if he was slower than we were. Seemed like he knew what he was doing. So gotta keep the tires on. Be smooth. I'd say it would normally be a 1st gear start, but being behind this much traffic, we're probably just going to go with the nice, easy 2nd gear start and be smooth with it. We'll see. Should be fun. Like I said, hope everybody enjoys this. It is a track, obviously, very near and dear to my heart, and a super fun car around here when you get it right. So hopefully it's as entertaining for you as it is for me to drive this place. I definitely circle it and love it, and then we'll have more Road America content coming up next couple weeks in a couple different series. One of which is Porsche Cup. That might be next week already, and then I think there's still one more week in there somewhere of Road America something. So getting to the nitty gritty, fun stuff coming up on the calendar for sure. But we start right here tonight, so let's do it. Like I said, I don't really have any true expectations. Top 9 would be kind of the minimum. Even if we make mistakes, we should be able to run top 9. But I think we have pace to drive up to the top 5 if nothing goes wrong. We'll see. But it's easier said than done for sure. Chad's going to be out front by quite a bit, I would assume, if he's sub 15. Jared obviously playing fast. I think we're comparable to where Dante's at for pace. We'll see how that plays out. And we'll see how the cookie crumbles and how cards fall with traffic and stuff and mistakes. Usually there's a big crash here in the turn 1. Someone misses the brake zone or something, so just have to be mindful of that. Try to follow this bright, shiny, silver metallic car here of Will. Hopefully he's fast enough to kind of create some holes for us and lead us up through here a little bit through some of these guys. So we're going to have to be very careful, especially with some of these guys that qualified, 3, 4, 5 seconds off pace. Not that they're bad, just I'm sure they're going to be a little bit freaked out and maybe a little bit unconfident of where to put their car on these first couple corners. So That's an opportunity, but it's also a chance to make mistakes, so we got to be very mindful of that. Let's not get the 1X here on the pace lap, Justin. Like I said, we'll probably just go with the second gear start. Could definitely do first gear, but this far back we won't bother. Not going to go anywhere really anyway, certainly not at any kind of speed, so. "15 laps, like I said, going to be probably 35, maybe 40 minutes. Just going to have to be patient with it. Super easy to make mistakes, as I keep saying over and over. That's going to be the biggest thing. We'll see what Matt's got. We saw him make a mistake and slide and spin there on the warm-up. But he is in car number 4, which is always good, of course. So, all right, here we go. Ready to rock. Get my radio chat all set up, just in case I need to yell at somebody for killing us all. All right, ready to go. Or as ready as I'm going to be, at least. There in turn 1, that was good. Good start. Not going to shove it up the inside here. It's not going to do us any good.
Really, man?
Looks like we got leaders dive bombing each other off track immediately in turn 5, which is interesting for sure. So that's first and second gone. Puts us up to 5th already. 5 car was definitely moving under brake in there down in turn 5. That's pretty scary. Klinger's already done. Looks like he must have gotten absolutely pile driven. Nice and patient here. Get that one done around the outside. All right, up to 4th. Again, just going to keep it nice and patient here. Long way to go still, but awesome first lap to start. Big lock up ahead, looks like. All right, up to P4 here on the first lap. Great start, +7. Not sure again that we can hang with the front 2 right now. You know, straight up, but we'll have to play it by ear. What happened to the 1 car? 2 cars, excuse me. Must have had an issue or a slide or something. Alright, well. Works for me. little bit deep in there. I'd be able to hold on to it. Didn't pick up a 1X, just a little bit of a slide on entry. Not ideal. We had made good time that lap until that point. Sloppy couple corners. Good couple last corners there though, so we just about broke even, I would guess there. 7's still in the mix, he's fast. Caden Rush is always fast as well, so. Dylan giving a little bit of a look there in turn 1, not a real look. Too far back for a real look. Shimko's gone, that's 4 car, like I said. Not taking long. Pretty solid lap there. Nowhere to really go around a lot of this track, but we're still just about in contention. Caden is coming hard though. Might be able to have a look down here. I'm not going to send it too terribly hard, but might be able to have a look. So hard to pass around here. Alright, made a slight mistake there off of 5. We'll get him in 6. Up to P2. Let's go hunt after the leader if we can. About 2 seconds up the road. Don't think we have a massive overage of speed here or anything, but we'll see what we can do. Again, like to get there before Caden and the guys behind get here, because they're going to be the ones that come through. I have 11 to go here, so plenty of time. Alright, got P2. Like I said, 11 to go. We're still in okay shape. Looks like Caden might add an incident there. Jared's still in the mix. 3.5 seconds back or so. Alright, let's keep pushing. There goes the guy behind, way off. So drove turn 1 just a little bit. Just starting to run out of rear tires. It's not too bad yet, but just starting. Almost overdrove that there like I did in warm-up. It's like another mistake from 7 car behind us somewhere. Just gotta be careful now. We got some nice gaps, about 5 seconds. We're at least even with this guy on pace. He's not pulled us yet. Just gotta be still patient with it, smooth. Long way to go. Obviously, 10 to go is going to be 2/3. Make sure we have something to fight with if we get an opportunity. Seems like we're relatively even, straight up pace, so. Looks like we're way better than them into turn 12 there, Canada corner, made up a couple tenths. Maybe be better there in the final corner, turn 14. A little bit of a pickup there, about 3 tenths, 3 to 4. Just gotta keep pressure on, even if we can't catch them, we gotta keep pressure on. There just slightly. Definitely braking ability in the grip is going away. Gotta be mindful of that. Again, we gotta try to force the mistake, not make it ourselves. That would be obviously a killer. So no pressure behind right now. All focus up.
Sorry, my bad, Kate.
About 2 tenths there we made up in 12. Looks like he's just about even, or maybe he might be slightly faster around most of the rest of the track, but 12 and 14 we definitely make up about 3 tenths between them. And that's all our lap time. We're gonna break just about even again this lap. Pretty much pulling everybody else behind us though.
Jake, I don't know what's going on. My rear tires, they just haven't been here for this far.
You're all good, man.
Lap tracker there said we beat him by 1/2 tenth that lap. Big slide Got the curb in turn 1, apex, not good. Got to reset back. That was a lot of rear tire burned up there. Front tire's starting to go away there in turn 3, you can tell. Obviously everybody's got the same wheel, so gotta keep pushing without making mistakes. We're getting close to halfway here. That's where it starts to get tricky because the thing will snap at any given mistakes. So
We're doing a good job saving it though.
see him sliding the rear tires there.
This sucks.
Stuck at about this 1.5 second bubble right now. Try to keep pushing. Definitely faster into 12. Front tires didn't cooperate that time quite as much, but we still made about 2-3 tenths. Pushing pretty hard here. Gonna be the end of 7, 7 down, 8 to go. Just having to be so patient with it. A big slide there. Going to be about 2/10 gain this lap. He's going to get us a little bit down the front stretch. We'll get slight toe, but just a little bit of a slide off the last corner is going to cost us. Probably gained us again about 2/10 there. We are better under high-speed braking, it seems like, though, or at least even. I'm saying the car just a little bit again there. Slight mistake there. Ooh. This is hard work. Keeping pressure on. It's hard work. We're doing it for the good things, though. High-speed braking is definitely where we're better right now. Oh, almost through the way right there. Big slide. Got a little bit too much inside curb. Not ideal. Gotta keep working on it though. We're just close enough to keep putting on pressure. Definitely using up a lot of tire though to do it. It's gonna be who makes a mistake first though. Is it gonna be me that makes one that spins out, or is it gonna be him making one going off or something? Slight slide. That's gonna be the key here, the difference. So just have to be so slow, so patient. A little bit too deep in there, a little bit of a mid-corner slide. Still hung on okay though. See if we can get stopped down in here a little bit better this time. It's a little better. Definitely run out of tires. That's the thing, even if we're better at the end, we're gonna need a traction zone to try to make a pass, and we just don't have it right now. Not really. Just about even that lap. Might have been a little bit quicker even. No pressure from behind. There's a slide. I gave one right back. We'll fight it though. Cost him about a half a second there. Of course, if we get to a certain distance here, we can start moving around in the brake zones in the mirror.
That was too bad.
Trying to make him look up and make a mistake as well doing that, so.
What was that?
Said you're an idiot.
Yeah, because I locked up, and I'm an idiot because I locked up. Copy.
I mean, you're swerving all over the track. You're pushing me wide. Like, I don't get why you're racing like you are, but
A little bit deep in there, or actually a lot deep. Had to just bail out of that and make the corner. Cost us 3 or 4 tenths. Still okay though, still in decent range. Still got 6.5 to go, just about, so. Little bear through there, a little bit of a slide still through the apex, but decent. Hopefully we can get our 2 tenths down here.
Well, you're trying to drive through me through a few corners, so I was moving, so you didn't dump me, and I caused crash. So
that's what you want to think. I mean, you're pushing me off the track in Canada and everything. Like, I don't get why you were racing like you were, but
well, again, the first time I locked up, we went into the sand trap, wasn't intentional. But whatever.
6 more. We're like almost there. Not sure if he's trying to break the draft or what, but we'll follow it just in case. Not sure how much of a difference it actually makes. Just having to be so gentle. It's kind of nice. I said pre-race that this guy here started 3rd was kind of the guy that we were going to be just about matched on pace with, and it's turned out to be a race for the win, at least for now, so that's pretty cool. Hasn't really made many mistakes, though, certainly no big ones, so we have to just keep fighting, see if we can get out of this. Try our best. Only going to take 1, that's for sure. Big rear end snap there. Just a little bit there, maybe 2 tenths that lap. Solid lap from him, 5 more to go. Still having fun. This is crazy fun. Big slide there, not going to help. Of course, just like I'm watching him slip and slide, I'm sure he's looking in the mirror and loving it when I'm sliding, so. Goes both ways. We've pretty much stabilized to the cars behind. I know I can be a little bit more aggressive in there, but I don't want to. We gotta stop catching that inside there, that's killing us. several laps now we've lost 2 or 3 tenths through there. Just trying to turn in sharp and doing it a little too much actually. Big slide there on entry. Slide big time. So much fun, but it's so scary because you know any single one can be the snap that ends it all. Our best corner is definitely 12 though. Make up 2 or 3 tenths just in braking there. Which is all well and good, you gotta be close enough to make a pass, so. We're also pretty good in the 14, but not really a passing zone. Just a little bit better that lap, maybe a tenth or 2 tops. Again, just going to break the toe just a little bit. 4 more. Right front, excuse me, on the curb there. Again, it's to the point now where we gotta avoid these curbs, they're not helping. Spinning the rear tires at the top of second gear is absolutely terrifying, in case anybody was wondering. Front lock up there that time. That was the first really big one. It's going to cost us a little bit exit, so we have to use more wheel. It's a little bit wide there. Not going to hurt him knowing we're close enough to pounce. Again, sliding the rear tires all the way out through there. 3 more laps. We really need to be like close enough to make a dive on the brake zone because we're not going to have the traction to be able to come off a corner aggressively even if we wanted to. So. Could dive into 5, but we're again not close enough. Saying even when we get good traction, it's still spinning the rear tires at top of second gear, so it's not really truly good traction. Nowhere to go. Just locked the rear brakes ever so slightly there. In there pretty deep. Sweating hard, baby. It's a lot of work. Super worth it, super fun. It's a lot of work. Ah, shit. Alright. Just so tricky trying to find that line. Push every bit you got, both of us, but so hard. 10 car behind is actually starting to reel us in just a little bit. I think we've both gone through just about everything our tires have. That was a really bad carousel there. We lost half a second. We both know you can't slow down. You gotta keep pushing. Two to go. Yeah, just about even that lap. Two more hard ones. We gotta give it everything we got. Big slide there, and just a little bit too deep. Rear couldn't handle it. It will not take much. To his credit, he has made absolutely no mistakes. He's been perfect, so. Those guys behind are starting to catch back up. That group there, 3rd or 6th. That was shallow and sloppy. Another 3 or 4 tenths there. Just not good. There's a little slide from him on entry. It's not that good through here. I don't know why. We just cannot get power down. It's obviously tricky. You got wheel input, but shouldn't be that tricky. Just can't quite get there, folks. I'm sorry. Needed just one mistake to get in front, and I think we're so even that we'd be okay. But we're just not quite there. Don't have the tires. Just don't quite have the pace. But what a fun race. One more lap. We're still going to push, see if we can force one final mistake, just one slip. Man, what a fun race. Where are we at for the race time here? Like 33 minutes? Yeah, just about. It's a 35-minute race or so. Super fun. What an awesome event.
Okay, then was that one my fault too?
Haha, you're hilarious, man. Yeah, you're hilarious, bud.
Definitely struggle in the carousel. 3 or 4 tenths there every lap that I don't get it quite right, so hard to be consistent, but we make all that up these last couple corners here, but just not ever close enough to give it a stab. It's gonna be super conservative here, I'm sure. Awesome race, Dante. That was a total blast. Congrats. That was awesome. That's gonna be a great YouTube video. Just needed one mistake and never made it. Good win. We got our 0x unless I am mistaken and missing something. That was awesome. That was one of the funner races I've ever had. Obviously we didn't get the win, but to come from in the back where we started and drive all the way up to finish P2, great couple first 2 laps there. That was awesome. That was better than just driving away and winning one, honestly.
Hey Dylan, good racing with you, man.
I think that the 7, if he didn't have so many issues, was probably a little faster than us, and I don't know what
Sorry for that massive dive bomb going into one.
Pulsar, what's his name? Don't know
Trying to
what
get
he had
ahead.
in reserve as far as pace, but
Dude, you're all
and
good.
Will as well. I mean, I think we
I
had
just
genuine
couldn't
top 5
focus,
pace, like I
that
said.
was
So
on me, but
to come out here
it's
with a
fun
little bit
racing
of luck,
with
couple
you. I think it
freebies,
was a
but
pretty good balance, good
grab a
pace.
P2 was awesome. So we'll take that all day. Did we get to 0x? Forgot, look, we did. So should be a good chunk of SR. Just trying to hustle through as many cores as I can
Yeah,
here.
you got that right. See you on the next one.
Can't wait to see what the rear tires are. And the front tires for that matter. But alright, let's see what that all is.
What were your guys' front tires, like percentage-wise? I'm only asking because I had like a huge lockup turn 1, lap 1, because Caden got really loose.
61,
And
76,
I
we
felt
burned the
like
left rear pretty
the
big
front
time.
tires were never the same again. So like my left front was 85% and my right front was 93%. Okay, so it's not just a me thing. You actually like melt the front tires off then. Okay, cool.
Your left front should be pretty worn. Same with your left rear. Your right front shouldn't be too bad. Your right front, if it's not above 90, you're probably locking too much brake or sliding too much on your entry. My rears were 61, 78.
Okay,
76.
thank you. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if it was because I locked the tires up so bad or if that's just the way how this car is here at this track, because I couldn't remember how it was from last year.
Yeah, you're definitely left rear limited here. So if you can keep that on it, you'll probably be okay. High speed braking is where you're going to make the biggest difference as far as left front tire wear. Chad, that's what I was thinking of. Chad Clear.
Gotcha. Well, thank you very much for the help, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, you bet. Good race. Oof. That was a lot of work. I'm tired. Was that the only one with 0x? No, Dante in front of me has 0x. Cool. So, and Jacob in 4th, I guess. So good for him. 4th place, 0x. Front 2, 0x. That was a lot of fun. Super cool. Super cool to have a good race like that. I am literally drenched. I am exhausted. That was awesome to be less than a second behind, though. We will take that all day. Give me the results, yeah. 2,000 SOF. We're going to gain iRating, which is what it is, 50. Plus 0.17 SR is what we like to see, though. 217.2. Callan's back there when he was in clean air, ran a 16.3. Anybody else be a 17.2? No, so we did run the second best lap. So like I said, 7 car, good pace. Made a couple 2 main mistakes. I don't know how much it cost us having to come through all that traffic. We were, 2, 3, maybe 4 seconds behind at one point there to start. But obviously we were on the guy's bumper lap 5 or 6 and then had 8 or 9 laps to get through him and couldn't do it. So just something to learn. something to go with. That was super fun. Really enjoyed it. Always love it. Good track here, good car, and hopefully we can learn how to be a little bit better this weekend. We'll try to give it another whirl. So yeah, P2, we'll take it. Happy with that. Always fun. And we'll take that and roll on to the next. So thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want to miss any action from iRacing, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, NASCAR Dirt Daytona, or anything else I may record or do in my entire life. So that's going to be it. Till next time. Bye.